Welcome to e-Textiles. In the workshop ahead, you will learn electronics and computing as you make adorable, or fierce, monsters that light up and sing. To make a monster, you will use little electronic and computer components like these. The bigger piece is a computer microcontroller. The two smaller round ones are tiny speakers. The oval components are very low-powered lights called LEDs. E-Textiles, or electronic textiles, are what you get when you combine fabric with small devices powered by electricity and controlled by tiny computers. You decide how the parts come together and how they behave. Here is one girl's monster owl. She made its wings sensitive. When she pinches them, the eyes light up. She also programmed her owl to play a song that she composed. E-Textiles can get pretty wild. This laser dress lit up a fashion show in London. E-Textiles are fabrics with embedded electronics including sensors, lights, motors, and small computers. This is Leah Beakley, the computer scientist who designed the E-Textiles projects you will be doing in the workshop. She designed this bike jacket too. Not only is it cool, it keeps her safe on her bike. Can you tell how? If you guess that the arrow is signaling a left turn, you were right. When she's riding down the street, she can let cars and other bikes know when she's turning left or right. This is just one e-Textiles creation. The possibilities are endless. Today, we hope to inspire you and start you on your way. Before we explain your e-Textiles projects, let's step back and learn about the history of wearable electronics. You might say e-Textiles started with electricity itself. In the late 1800s, people were just getting electricity in their homes. A lamp with an electric bulb was a big deal. Can you imagine? It was back then that designers and engineers started playfully combining electricity with clothing and jewelry. Here's a picture of Alice Vanderbilt dressed up for a fancy ball as an electric light. Fast forward to 1968, and the Museum of Contemporary Craft in New York City held an exhibition called Body Covering that showed how technology and clothing could come together. The show featured astronaut spacesuits along with clothing that could inflate and deflate, light up, and even heat and cool itself. This designer, Diana Dew, created an entire line of electronic fashion, including light-up party dresses and belts that could sound alarm sirens. In the 1990s, e-Textiles really got going. Scientists at MIT began exploring how electronics and computers could be gracefully incorporated into clothing. This galaxy dress comes complete with 24,000 full-color LED lights. Each light is as flat as paper and about as big around as a pea. The dress can be programmed to display everything from abstract patterns to video. What video would you play on a dress like this? The circuits, the connections between the LED lights, are designed so the fabric of the dress still stretches and remains flexible. The lights consume surprisingly little energy. How much, you ask? The dress can run for 30 minutes to an hour on a few iPod batteries. Adidas took a different approach to e-Textiles, using computers to create personal monitoring systems. This shirt has several bands of conductive thread knitted into it, so a heart rate monitor becomes part of the shirt. E-Textiles aren't just for high fashion and sports companies anymore. Now a series of do-it-yourself toolkits and books are available, so anyone can design and build e-Textiles. Let's talk about your projects. You will use parts like these for e-Textiles. See the needle and thread? This is special thread that conducts electricity. You will use it to stitch parts together and create electronic circuits. The large piece is the LilyPad Arduino microprocessor. It's a little computer. The others are small bits that light up, make sound, vibrate, or even sense the temperature. You'll learn more about these later. Here's an example of a dress built with the LilyPad Arduino. It's not only beautiful, but functional. This dress can sense levels of pollution in the air. Think about the kind of fashion you could create. Let's watch a short video of some projects that were created using the LilyPad Arduino kit.
You're used to. Write from right to left, each light is a stitch. Knit, yarn over, SSK, knit, 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 knit two together, yarn over.
Access granted.
Now let's look at what you will be doing with e-Textiles and the LilyPad Arduino. The e-Textiles project will consist of 3 different lessons. The first project will introduce you to simple electronic circuits and sewing with conductive thread to produce an electronic bookmark. In the second project, you will learn computer programming, or coding. You will use a computer connected to the LilyPad Arduino microprocessor and write a computer program that tells the microprocessor what to do. Your program will tell the microprocessor how to control little LEDs so they light up in the pattern you choose. Have you heard of programming languages? Python, Ruby, C++, Java, and BASIC are just a few languages you might come across. Once you learn one language, it's not hard to learn another. In this project, you will learn to program in Arduino. You will use the same skills you learn in the programming activity when you make your monster. In the final project, you will combine your knowledge of simple circuits, programming, and sewing to create the monster of your dreams. This cute little guy will not only light up, but sing you a song. Want to create more with e-Textiles? You can! There are lots of resources out there to not only inspire you, but to help you find the supplies you need. If you want to learn more, check out these 3 excellent do-it-yourself books, which are full of fun e-Textile projects, including light-up accessories, headphones, and smartphone gloves. You can find these titles on Amazon.com. You may have time during the e-Textiles session or at home to try some other computer programming activities. We suggest you visit www.code.org and try Scratch, Code Academy, Khan Academy, or CodeHS. This programming project is from CodeHS. In it, you learn programming to control Corel the dog and his yellow ball. e-Textiles might be your very first experience in computer science. There are a million places computer science can take you. Have fun with e-Textiles, and who knows, it might be your first step down a very interesting path into computing. Have fun!